have you all joining us today. Hello to families, parents, alumni, friends. I know there are so many out there that are joining us today. And Kimmy, it is a beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, you could not get any more beautiful than today. It's cool, so you need that light jacket. Got mine at the campus store. But man, it's going to be a beautiful day ahead of us.
So maybe we should introduce ourselves for
guess we
people that
should.
don't know us. Hello, my name is Jeff Bestie. I have been working here at Cedarville for a couple of years.
Just a few.
In fact, my 40th reunion, 40th reunion. Yes, 40th. Oh, my word.
Wow.
Hard to wrap my mind around that. Will be next year. But a lot of my classmates are here celebrating their 40th reunion this year. So I came as a freshman 43 years ago, and I'm still here.
That was far before I was born. I'm only celebrating my 5th year reunion. My name is Kimmy Park, by the way, class of 2020. And, you know, I was looking through the list of people who are going to be in this reunion this year, and I realized I hadn't seen some of them since March of 2020. So this is just going to be a really sweet time today. I'm excited to reconnect with some people and share some memories.
Kimmy, why was it March of 2020 instead of graduation?
Well, some of you might remember. I mean, a few of you may have totally forgotten, but COVID year, we were sent home. Thankfully, we were able to come back the following year for graduation, but some of these people weren't able to come back, so really looking forward to connecting, and man, it's going to be a good day.
And it's going to be a beautiful day, too. I can remember some homecomings where it's cold, rainy. Today is definitely not going to be one of those.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, today is a full day of activities. Jeff, tell us a little bit about yesterday.
Yeah, we've already had a full weekend, and it's just Saturday morning. But yesterday, there was the cardboard canoe race. For those of you that have been around, we've been doing that since '94. So the cardboard canoe race. There was also a great State of the University chapel. Dr. White gave a really great announcement for us. So a number of years ago, and when did it start, Kimmy? We started our 1,000 Days Transformed campaign.
Yes.
And it officially ends this weekend. And so from an original goal of $125 million, which seems crazy that we would be trying to raise that much, he announced our final total yesterday. Do you remember what that was, Kimmy?
$205.8 million.
Amazing.
I remember seeing it and I was like, wow, we work on the development team.
Right.
And I was like, wow, that is an amazing number, just because it's so clear that God has provided in ways that we never expected him to, but just amazing time to be able to worship him and express our gratitude to him and to the many supporters that we had come alongside. I think it was 29,000 some individual donors who gave. Thousands
of donors. Some of you might have been one of those. So thank you for the ways that you support Cedarville. And, you know, I think the whole theme of the chapel, even though he was talking about the great amount that has been donated to Cedarville, he recognized and kept pointing back to the fact that it was God's faithfulness. And, you know, really, I mean, some of the things that he was sharing yesterday really challenged me in my own personal life. God is faithful. We can trust him, whether it's for a gift of $205 million or something very personal in our lives. We can trust God. He's faithful. And so it's really been neat to see, even for me, being here for over 40 years now, just to see God's continued faithfulness to the Cedarville family and to what he is doing here on our campus. So because of that, it is just great to be here and celebrate that with all of our alumni, friends, and family this weekend.
Yes, I mean, campus does look a little different. I think there was a little aerial shot over campus earlier, and getting to see the new Bolt House Academic Center going up. I feel like the past couple years we've been able to point at construction on this camera, but to be able to see, wow, some of those buildings are finished and they're now filled with students and classes and dorms that are now completely filled. Tell me, I can't remember, what was the enrollment like this past fall?
So for this fall, we have, they announced we have over 7,000 students, which is just crazy for me. That blows my mind because when I came, I think we had 1,400 students. So that includes our students that are on campus, normal undergrad students, which is over 5,000, I think that's right, plus all of our graduate students. We have dual enrollment students that are high school taking college classes. So you put all that together and we have over 7,000 students. It's crazy.
Really is incredible. If you're one of those students or if you're a family tuning in on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and put where you're tuning in from in the comment section. Maybe Jeff and I will give you a little shout out. I know my mom and dad are supposed to be watching. So if you're watching, Jim and Deb, good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad.
So talking about the campus and how much has changed, some people were asking me just the other day, they said, well, you know, what is Cedarville like today? And, you know, they're kind of concerned growing so big, all these new buildings, that Cedarville is different. And I told them, and you tell me if you agree with me, but I said, Cedarville looks a lot different than even when I was a student, but even since Kimmy, 5 years ago.
We didn't even have Chick-fil-A back then.
It looks a lot different, but it feels the same.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that is just our chapels, our faculty and staff who love to interact with our students, build into their lives, help us help the students to grow spiritually in their walk with Christ.
Yeah.
So even though it looks a lot different here, it feels the same.
Well, especially on homecoming weekend, because if you, when I've asked alums what was your favorite part about Cedarville, the first thing I hear is the people. And homecoming weekend, you get to see those people again. And it reminds you of the times and the experiences that you have. And students here, they're building those friendships, those lifelong friends, and they're going to keep them. I still have my two best friends that we Marco Polo. Shout out to Kristen Hanrahan and Michaela Hand. I'm giving all sorts of shout outs today, but it's a good day to give out shout outs, you know? Looks like we're going to check out some drone footage of campus. Looks like the parade is coming down Main Street as we
the flag.
speak.
Oh, and Kimmy and I were talking when we saw a drone shot earlier. Just look at the campus. It is so beautiful. But you can kind of see some of the construction of the new Bolthouse Academic Center.
Yeah, this
up in the upper left corner. And I tell you, 2 weeks ago, it was just a big open space. They had torn down Williams Hall, and they were going to start the construction, and there was nothing. And then suddenly, this week, there are steel beams up. I mean, you can see the shape of the building. It's really unbelievable how quickly that's happening.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're going to have a pretty good parade lineup today.
I can hear some sirens, so I know it's getting close to us.
Oh, man. That's incredible. Yeah, I can't remember how many entries, but I remember it being more than usual.
Oh,
so I feel like we'll have a lot to comment on.
And it's a beautiful day.
Oh, true.
And because it's a beautiful day, sometimes when it's colder, I think the parade goes pretty quickly. I think they're all trying to hurry back to get warm. So since it's warmer, it could be a pretty long event today.
Oh,
Hopefully it will be. I love just looking out and seeing all the people. I don't know if you can see some of the people behind us. I see my college roommate, who was the best man in my wedding.
Aww.
And then I see people that are just recent grads. I see some crazy parents that are trying to distract us right now, too. You get all kinds of people at homecoming.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, there's lots of people. What I'm seeing right now is straight sunshine. So to those of you who are watching, I'm sorry if I'm blinding you with this blonde hair. I mean, I'm trying to keep my eyes open.
Oh, it's fun to see all the people that are here. So if you haven't tuned into the parade in the last couple of years, several years ago, we kind of brought the parade through campus instead of what we normally did. And so we are right here in front of Lawler Hall, and you can see behind us the Dixon Ministry Center. But we have people lined up from here, looks like all the way down to Brock. And so it's really a lot of fun, I think, to bring the parade through campus. You know, it used to go down Main Street, and Main Street of Cedarville, that's a special place. But coming through campus really is, I think, exciting because we're right here in the middle of everything.
Oh, yeah. It helps to have a box of donuts outside of each dorm.
And that does help, too.
Too.
A lot of students will come for the donuts.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a student, I don't know that we even realized there was a parade.
Yeah.
We were still in bed until 12 o'clock. But, yeah, having Bill's Donuts does help people get out of bed in the morning.
Jeff, what's your favorite Bill's donut?
So I actually like the ones that are, I don't know if they're twists, but they have some icing and some crushed peanuts on them. Those are my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Although I think they just have the cinnamon twist kind of thing too.
I mean, I can really pop some of those donut holes.
Yeah,
they're dangerous.
Those are good.
Oh, well, it looks like we're getting pretty close. Again, if you're tuning in, we have so many people. I just didn't realize it. Looks like we have Jim Lutz from Madisonville, Kentucky tuning in. Welcome, Jim. It's good to hear from you this morning. Ooh, Bev Weld from Olympia, Washington. You must have gotten up early.
You were up early to watch this.
That is great. Oh, man. Well, yeah, I'm hearing more sirens. I think we're getting pretty close to that first inch. All right, Jeff, who do we have carrying this sign this morning?
Boy, I have to find my place here in the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, is it our SGA president and vice president?
There they
So
are.
SGA president Donnie Gardner and vice president Hugo Serrato, and they are both international students, which is pretty exciting. In fact, when I was a student, we had a handful of internationals, and now, I don't know how many, we have a lot. I think it's well over 100.
Oh, yeah.
If not more than that.
Looks like next we have carrying the flag this morning, we have Alpha Chi. Alpha Chi proudly represents a legacy of Christian leadership and a servant's heart on campus. They were founded in 1957 as a men's service society. They're instrumental in launching Cedarville's first collegiate fire and rescue efforts. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that back in the tornado of 74, I think it was. They were very involved with that. Just behind them is our ROTC, Reserved Officers Training Corps. They're a college-level program, and we have quite a few, especially Air Force and Army ROTC students here on our campus. So grateful for them and the ways that they serve.
Yeah, and they are disciplined students. I remember seeing some at 5, 6 a.m. getting their workouts and their runs in. Really
I'm
grateful.
impressed that you were up that early.
Once in a while. But yeah, they're an amazing group of people. Looks like behind them, we have the Cedarville Township Volunteer Fire Department. They cover 55 square miles within the village of Cedarville, within Cedarville and Ross Township and the university. That's over 10,000 residents. So we are so grateful for their volunteer staff and for the service that they just provide our community.
Oh yeah, we are thankful for them. And then they also host something every year that a lot of people are familiar with. We always love the Labor Day pancake breakfast that is hosted by the Cedarville Township Volunteer Fire Department. So grateful for them. It's great to have them as a very important part of our community.
Quick little shout out to Sandra Foster Smith from Lake Cumberland, Kentucky. Thanks for tuning in this morning. We also have Liz Ritter Fleenor watching from Troy, Ohio. Thankful to have you tuning in. Ooh, we have a rep from the class of 1970, Diana K. Thompson from Midlothian, Texas. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Thanks for tuning in.
1970, that makes me think. So this year we're hosting our 50th reunion, which is the class of 1975. And I think we'll actually have a chance to see them in the parade. We have a lot of Corvettes that are going to be in the parade today. You can see this first one here with John Cody, our mayor. We are so grateful for the Corvette Club of Troy. In fact, years ago, when I used to be in charge of the parade with Dick Walker, when it was out of the campus activities office, we were using the Corvette Club of Troy. So they have been involved in our parade for literally dozens of years, and we're so grateful for them.
And yeah, you'll see there it's John Cody Jr., class of 07. He is the mayor of Cedarville, Ohio, and he's just done some great things, really working to revive Cedarville, bring in some new businesses. They We have some new events called Sidewalk Saturdays that happen in the village, the first Saturday of every month.
In fact, we have one tonight.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So it's really, I mean, the partying just continues from campus on to downtown.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. Next up, we have a brand new float this year. It's the faculty staff kids wagon. So Dr. White is on this with a lot of children whose parents are faculty and staff. I actually tried to get my girls to ride on this float. They are 28, 26, and 21, and they said, Dad. But it's, you know, it's fun, I think, for them to be staff kids. And we're thankful that we can honor them in this little way by having them in the parade.
Looks like right behind them we have a sweet group. Resident Director Michaela Rousseau is leading the girls of McKinney and Morton Halls with the theme of one of America's favorite candies, M&Ms.
Oh, I wonder if we're able to get any samples from them.
Yeah, do you think they're throwing out M&Ms? Because we just have water here at the stand.
Hey, here we have the 50th class reunion, the class I mentioned, the class of 1975. And we might even have some of the Jeremiah Society that are on there with them. But the class of 75, they had them stand in chapel yesterday. And, you know, I can remember when I was a student, I thought, wow, 50 years, they are old. And when they stood up yesterday, I realized, wow, I'm not that far behind them. But
they were a rowdy bunch. They were standing up and pounding their fists. They're so excited to
I'm
be
sure
there.
they were probably a rowdy bunch 50 years ago, too.
Oh,
yeah, they've been having a great full weekend. They started yesterday, and then they have several things that are planned for today, too.
That's incredible. Man, that is a full wagon.
Oh, next behind them is the Jeremiah Society, too. So that's a good group. And then we have from their class, the class of 1975, is our Alumni Award recipients.
Yes, Dr. Craig and Carolyn Williford are our 2025 Alumni of the Year. We're so glad to celebrate their lifelong commitment to ministry and education and global service.
He has been president of 3 different universities, Christian universities.
Yeah.
So he's been so involved in leadership.
Oh, up next we have one of my fellow classmates, Grace Norman. She's a 2020 nursing grad. She is an accomplished Paralympian. She has, 3 medals now, 2 gold, 1 silver.
2 Olympic golds and an Olympic silver. So it's pretty cool to say that we have an Olympian here. Next,
who do we have there?
Next is our
who it is.
recipient of the Distinguished Service Award. Many of you might know him as Mr. L, Jim Leitenheimer. He served here for over 40 years. He was one of our communications faculty, and really our broadcasting program is because of him and the work that he did.
Yeah. Up next, we have the men's and women's track and field teams. Man, they're holding up that arch right there. That's great. They are coached by head coach Jeff Bolender and assistant coaches Paul Orchard and Max Kittle. I mean, last year's season was incredibly successful for both teams. Cedarville won both the men's and women's National Christian College Athletic Association Indoor Track and Field Championship. Wow, that is a mouthful.
Our track teams have always had great success. I feel like them in cross country.
Up next, we have Elizabeth Piles McNeely, who is one of our honorees for the Hall of Fame this year. She was
actually part of the track team.
Oh, yes. She was a part of cross country and the track and field team from 05 to 09.
And along with her, we have coming into the Hall of Fame, Nate Davenport. Nate is a 13th grad. He was one of our baseball players. And I tell you, yesterday in chapel, Dr. White listed, I think there were like 7 or 8 records that Nate still holds with our baseball team. So
looks like we have a combination. We have Brock Bates and Parker Halls coming in with a combination of Happy Gilmore and Gilmore girls. Isn't that clever? They have Brock and Parker's RD TJ Schaumburger leading them. Of course, they continue the tradition of Brocktoberfest. Jeff, do you know anything about Brocktoberfest?
No, I know nothing about it.
I think they
I was
compete
never a
against each
part of
other.
Brock, but
They've
I
got
can
some
only
different-
imagine.
Oh, different kinds of chaos. Different contests. They end with a pig roast, which is incredible. Sounds like a bunch of fun activities, too.
Next, we have Pi Sigma Nu. A lot of you might not know about Pi Sigma Nu, but when I was a student, they were a very active organization, and they have not been in existence since the late 90s, but a group of them wanted to get together and have a reunion. So it's great to have them here. They are led by Dave Ormsby, who is still here, and he was their leader back then as well.
It's incredible. Looks like we have our future educators and social workers coming through. School of Education and Social Work really does prepare compassionate and professional leaders who are dedicated to standing for Christ in our classrooms. Looks like we have quite a big group. I mean,
Well,
middle childhood.
Our education program has always been so solid here at Cedarville, and I
Yeah.
think one thing they're really excited about is they are going to be a part of the new academic building that's being built on campus.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
will finally have a place that they can really land in and call home. And I think that's just going to see growth even in the program.
Jeff, who do we have up next?
Well, next is NAFME, the National Association for Music Educators. So, they're part of the education program, but then they're also part of our music program as well. And the NAFME has, I think, been very involved for many, many years. They offer music educators early connections to the professional world of music education, and that's so helpful for them.
Looks like up next we have the Graduate School. The Graduate School of Cedarville equips skilled Christian professionals in healthcare, business, and ministry fields to make a gospel impact in their careers. As of this year, we have 700 grad students enrolled in 30 online and residential programs, which is up 18.6% from last year's enrollment, which is absolutely incredible.
Right. In fact, they were, when they showed the increase in our student body this year, the graduate program was a huge part of that.
Yeah. Right behind them, we have the PA program, which is one of our latest additions to the graduate healthcare offerings at the university. They join established programs like pharmacy, nursing, and athletic training. It's a 24-month year-round master's program that equips and disciples the 30 students in each cohort. Average age of our PA student is 25, and they come in with an average GPA of 3.75 and, wow, 6,000 hours of healthcare experience.
Oh my, that's
it's incredible.
amazing, yeah.
Just to get in and just to keep going. It's amazing to see who all's going through that program.
Yeah. And this, I think this will be their second year to actually have a group graduating. But
Yes.
we already have PAs that are out there making a difference for the world. Following them, I didn't see if that was a real person or not. I'm not sure. Following them is another one of our graduate programs, the MDiv program. So the MDiv program, my son-in-law actually was a part of that. Uses our same amazing Bible faculty that we have for our undergrad. But then also the Masters of Divinity is one of our programs that actually students can do a 5-year accelerated, so they start as a freshman and they graduate with their undergrad and their MDiv in 5 years.
We have some hands waving and tails wagging at the canines at the Ville. I mean, I remember being a student and you'd see a dog on campus and they'd just come up and you'd ask to pet, and it would brighten your day to have a little snuggle fest with the little doggo.
Oh, a snuggle
they-
fest with dogs. That sounds like Kimmy.
I'm a big dog person. But no, they do an amazing job. They bless families with life-altering services to help, and they raise these on campus. Oh, look who we have next. This is the first graduating class from 1985 for our nursing students. Let's see how many we have.
Well, we had a lot more than that,
Yeah.
I know. But I even have some friends that were there and were unable to be here. But
Yeah.
the nursing program has been 40 years now since our first graduating class. And I think the nursing program is one of our largest and certainly has so much influence in the world. And Dr. Irene Allen was really the main reason why our nursing program started out so successfully. I know Dr. Allen was one of the founding professors of the nursing school, And she was the one that hired all of our amazing faculty, one of those being Dr. Jan Conway. So Jan and Irene were so instrumental in all that has happened even since then. And so we're grateful for them. And then following them is Dr. Mark Klemick, and he just retired a couple of years ago, but all of our nursing grads would know him as the one who really pioneered tests that they can take to help them prepare for the NCLEX. And so I know he's very well known, not just among Cedarville circles, but nurses all over the country, because they have taken some of his training classes before they've done the NCLEX.
Man, whoever ordered this parade was on it, because right behind them we have the Student Nurses Association, SNA. Man, it's amazing to think about the legacy that those professors and that first class of students left, because now our nursing program is one of our biggest programs at Cedarville.
It's consistently, I think, in the top 5 for the number of students. One of my daughters is a nurse, and so she was a part of that, and I'm sure she reflects back on her experience often.
Looks like we have our women's softball team headed up by Coach Kelsey Chapman. She is one of my sister's best friends. She set 8 school records back in the day and is ranked in the top 10 of 13 categories. She's joined by assistant coach and former Lady Jacket pitcher Morgan Zuborowski this year, who I remember from my time. Who do we have coming up next?
Next is the Hill and Maddox. All right, so I used to be the RD of the Hill. So I always have a warm spot in my heart for the Hill guys.
Are they riding bears?
They're always a unique group.
That's
you know, when
incredible.
I was over the Hill, we were right in the middle of campus. But now they're way over on the edge. But a lot of engineers end up in the Hill because it's right next to the engineering facilities. And then they're along with Faith, who actually this year have guys living in it. So Faith is a men's dorm. So all 3 of these dorms are overseen by Logan Reaver, and I'm sure they have a great time.
Man, we got some excitement on this float.
Here is the all-reunion wagon. My wife and her friends are on there.
That's incredible.
Fun to see them. They're here celebrating their 30th reunion.
Yes.
But they're, in fact, boy, as I look at that wagon, it looks like most of them are from the 30th reunion.
It does look like that.
Yeah. I know they're having a great time together.
This wagon was for any alum who wanted to be in the parade this year who is celebrating a banner year reunion. So 5, 10, 15, 20, a lot of 30. That's amazing.
It's great to have our alumni come back.
Looks like we got some more in the
here, okay,
one. Got some from the 25th reunion.
Okay, so
45th.
it took 2 wagons for them. Good. Yeah. It's great to have our alumni come back. I mean, that's what homecoming is all about. And I think I saw at one point we had over 1,800 alumni that had registered for the weekend, which is great. I don't know what the final count will be. There are always so many that just show up, and we're thankful for everybody that comes back. Cheer team coming up. They're led by Coach Haley Holmes. She's in her 3rd season with the team, and I believe she's also an alum as well.
Oh yeah.
They're gearing up for basketball season, which starts in just a few weeks. Hard to believe we're already that close.
Yeah, beginning mid-November. I'm trying to remember.
Well, Moonlight Madness is, I think, at the end of October.
Yes.
So they'll certainly be geared up for that.
Up next, we have everybody's favorite mascot, Stinger, along with Vice President for Advancement, Will Smallwood, our boss.
Yeah, Will.
Go, Will! And Chris Cross, who's our Vice President for Athletics.
And next we have the Thrill from the Ville, the Cedarville High School Marching Band, led by Jason Mahan. The Cedarville Marching Band marches every Friday night during football season, and they always do such a great job. I've heard people say, Wow, they're amazing for a small marching band. And you know, I would even say they are amazing as a marching band.
Yeah.
It's always small because Cedarville High School is not a large high school. But all three of my girls had an opportunity to march in the marching band at Cedarville. And Jason Mahan does such an excellent job with the music program there. So we always love to have them come across the street and join in with our celebration.
Up next, we have a newer org to campus, Entrepreneurs for Christ. It's full of passionate students and faculty who work together to empower students to run, start, learn how to do businesses, how to lead in big organizations or corporations from a Christian perspective.
And following them, we have our men's cross-country team.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I thought I saw them for just a second.
Oopsies.
They're coming, though. Our men's cross-country team is led by head coach Paul Orchard. Paul has been coaching for, oh boy, I mean, he was coaching years ago. So he's probably been here coaching for 30 or 40 years. But we've seen great success with our men's cross-country team. In fact, just, I believe, 2 weeks ago, we had the All-Ohio meet on the Elvin King cross-country course here on campus. So we had students, teams from all of our Ohio universities, Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, and the Cedarville men ended up getting first.
That's incredible.
They have one meet left this year, and so we're excited to cheer them on.
Looks like we have Cedarville's IT team who make sure that Cedarville is online and good to go every single day. I can't tell you how many times I've stopped by with a computer issue or a printer problem, and they're just so gracious and ready to help.
We only need them when things go wrong. But when things go wrong, they are right on top of it. But
yes.
That does not happen very often. Next, we have our newest residence hall additions, Deal Johnson and Murdoch Halls, led by RDs Alicia Rohr and Jordan Jones.
It looks like they had a Barbie theme.
Yes, I believe they were Ken and Barbie themed.
That's so fun. Let's see, who do we have up next? Oh, it's the women's basketball team led by Coach Addie Miller with assistant coaches Kevin, Janae, and Steven. There are 14 women this year on the roster. And here's what we were looking for earlier. Their first game of the season will be an exhibition game in Miami of Ohio on November 7th. So yeah, that's just about a month away.
Just a month away. It's always fun when basketball season starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited to see how the women will do. Coach Miller is now in her, I think, third year, so it's going to be an exciting one. Next we have Printy and Lawler. I think, Kimmy, probably you too. I have a warm place in my heart for Printy and Lawler. I lived in Lawler for 3 years.
Yep. Printy for 3 years too.
Yeah.
Some of my best friends come from Printy, so.
Lawler Palooza, Lawler Baller, Gridiron, where they play against the Hill, Printy Wars. Oh, what else do they have? So many.
So many activities.
So many memories. So, what are they doing?
I'm trying to interpret. They kind of look like a Wii Sports activity, or maybe like a. I saw some tennis rackets. I see some dodgeballs. Maybe they're intramural sports at Cedarville.
Oh yeah. Could be.
I kind of hope so. Do we have a softball one? I'm not sure. Maybe they're all sports in general. Everyone pick your favorite sport.
A lot of people in Lawler and Printy. I believe there's 296 residents in each one, so you're looking at almost 600 people out there.
Yeah. Well, let's hear it for Resound Radio, which is a 24/7 student-focused radio run by the Department of Communications at Cedarville. They've had programs running for 36 years, and pretty sure Jim Leitenheimer had something to do with the start of that.
Mr. L was the start of that. In fact, he was able to share in chapel on Monday, and he talked a little bit about when Resound Radio started as, I believe it was called U99.5.
Wow.
Next is a group of people that we are so grateful for here on our campus. Let's recognize the people that keep our grounds looking nice. You know, one thing I hear often from not just alumni that come back, but just friends and prospective students, families, they always talk about how beautiful our grounds are. And they really do a great job.
Especially preparing for homecoming weekend, they set out some fall mums. I mean, campus is beautiful right now. Oh, up next we have the men's basketball team, coached by Rob Jones, assistant coaches Dan McNeely, TJ Nagy, and Eric Chisholm. There's 15 guys on the roster this year, with 9 new freshmen and transfers. They start their season in Quincy, Illinois on November 14th and 15th at the Midwest Region crossover. So it'll be a great start to the year. I'm trying to remember, how many years has Rob Jones been here?
Oh, is this his
2?
second? No. Is this his 3rd year?
Might be the 3rd year.
I think. It's hard to believe it's been that long already.
2 years. 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the 2nd, yeah.
All right.
As you can see, I mean, we've got a long lineup and it's a full parade today. Beautiful day to be walking in a parade.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Delta Pi Sigma, which is a women's social and service organization. They seek to cultivate sisterhood through spiritual encouragement and social events, serving the broader community. I'm wondering, are they just a bubble theme? Because bubbles are great.
I see a lot of bubbles. Well, I've noticed lots of balloons in the parade.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing like a good balloon arch, you know, to really set a float above and beyond.
Behind them, we have St. Clair and McChesney Halls. They are led by... All right.
Do you know those guys, Jeff?
They got a little ahead of us. That was the guys of Opie. We'll see them in a second.
Wow.
I
if you weren't
apologize,
awake before,
everyone.
You're awake now.
I was not expecting that, especially since they're not on the list for a couple of places. But
they threw marshmallows and candy corn at us. Oh, it's in my hair.
They're throwing it at us now.
Jake from State Farm Insurance.
Oh my goodness, there's so much happening.
Okay, I don't even know where we're at now. All right, it is the guys of Opie. All right, well, I apologize that we seem to have missed. Oh, and now the wind has blown my script. I don't even know where we're at.
Here, Jeff.
So the Men of Opie, they are a social service organization, and I've been their advisor for over 30 years. So.
Up next, we have Rickard and Murphy, Walker, West, and Jenkins Hall. They try to sell us some insurance. And after that, we have the AYO Dance Company. They put on I think once in the fall, once in the spring. They have different dancing shows for us.
They have a show. They used to always do it in the Opera House, and right now the Cedarville Opera House is undergoing renovation. So I know they're going to have some kind of a show sometime in the fall, but I'm not sure where they'll have it this year.
Yes.
Possibly on campus.
Up next, we have Willits Hall. I'm told this is a living gallery theme from Night at the Museum. Wow, that is an old cop car. That's incredible. If you could see this, I mean, we have different people.
Oh, that is hilarious.
They are reenacting different famous paintings. So you can freeze frame this right now, zoom in, see if you could guess all 6 or 7 that we have going on here.
So I did see, what is it called? Something Gothic. It's that old couple. Oh, you can see them there. Yeah. American Gothic. I'm not sure what the other ones are. After them, we have PEB, Phi Epsilon Beta. They're another one of our women's organizations, and their theme this year is Candyland.
Which is fitting for a parade. I mean, lots of candy going out here today. I'm standing on some of it. There's an airhead on our stand.
And some candy corn.
Can't forget the candy corn. just a quick shout out to Shuja Roby coming in from the Kingdom of Bahrain. I mean, you are tuning in. I don't even know what time it is over there.
I don't know either, but it might not even be today. I'm not sure.
Up
next we have our rugby club.
Yes.
So the rugby club, they're a fairly new club on campus, but the guys, they've actually been pretty successful. They play other rugby clubs at other schools, and they really enjoy the opportunity to play, but then also they have a great chance to be a witness to the other teams they compete with.
Up next, we have Cedarville University Emergency Medical Center Services, CUEMS. I mean, they really do serve this campus in amazing ways. They're a volunteer ambulance service that's run entirely by students. And
Kimmy, I think you mentioned earlier, but they were originally started through the men of Alpha Chi. So it's an important ministry on our campus with CUEMS, but I know they also reach out to the community as well.
Coming up next, we have Epsilon Kappa Mu, which is a pre-veterinary org. Wow, that dog is so fluffy. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Kimmy and her dogs.
That dog is close to a bear. I mean, that's incredible. But this organization focuses on service projects related to veterinary field, preparing students to be kingdom workers. I mean, what an incredible opportunity to be involved in. All creatures great and small. Oh, look who we have next.
Oh, next is MISO, our Multicultural International Student Org. And they have become a huge part of our campus. Like I mentioned earlier, we have so many international students, but they bring so many great things to our campus. One thing that they do is every fall they have a huge, I forget what they call it, maybe the MISO Fest.
The World Fair.
The World Fair. And so all of their countries are represented. They have food from the different countries. They share all kinds of cultural things, and it's really a lot of fun to learn from them.
Let's see, up next we have the men's and women's tennis teams. They're coached by third-year head coach Carl Monson and assistant coach Katie Monson. They're both compete in the fall and spring season. Later today, you can actually watch them at 2 p.m. They're going to be competing against the Grove City College and Indiana Kokomo at the Johnson Murdoch Tennis Complex.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch them. Hopefully, I can get out and watch them compete. I know some of the team this year. It's always fun to watch our teams compete, but when you know some of the students, it's just a little more exciting even to watch.
Oh yeah, I mean we have tennis, we have soccer matches happening today.
Oh hey, there's volleyball, there's all kinds of things going on. Here's our super mileage competition team coming along. What they do is they come up with new ideas to create the most fuel efficient car possible, and they compete against other teams across the country. And just like all of our engineering competition teams, they end up doing very well as they compete against other schools.
I'm always so shocked that somebody is in this little car right now. Just driving around.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'd hate to take it on vacation, but
you wouldn't pack more than a sandwich.
Yeah, I'd have to make lots of stops, I'm sure.
There's a little bit of storage in the back. Maybe have a little duffel bag.
It's so cool, I think, to see the shapes of those cars and realize how aerodynamics all play a part in it. So looks like one of these is doing something. I don't know.
Oh wow! I mean, it's zooming, that's for sure. Wow! Oh, Jeff is pulling out his camera.
I got my camera out.
Why? Up next, there is a familiar face leading Wood and Johnson Halls. You can't see it yet, but I'm covering for Jeff while he's getting those pictures. There's a familiar face at the beginning. Who is that, Jeff?
So leading Wood and Johnson Halls, there's Peter Pan and the Shadow. And Peter Pan happens to be my grandson, Titus. He's 6 months old.
Oh, yeah.
So Kylie, my daughter, is the RD of Wood and Johnson Halls. And so that's her and her RAs, and then along behind them come just some of the residents as the pirates for Peter Pan.
Jeff, that might be the cutest Peter Pan I have ever seen.
I have to admit, it is the cutest I've ever
Speaking
seen.
of Peter Pan, though, it's our fall show in the theater.
Oh yeah, playing Peter Pan.
I have to admit, though, he might still be cuter than the other Peter Pan.
I'm planning to go see the show next week, so looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah. Well, right behind them, we have several golf carts rolling down. The campus experience team, I, for one, am searching out.
Oh, yeah, Kimmy knows somebody out there.
There he is! Hi, Weston!
Oh, and wait, Weston has someone with him.
He's pushing our little 8-month-old Lily, who is probably just a little overwhelmed by what's happening behind her with all these horns honking and all these crazy groups. But we got lots of groups behind them.
We are so thankful for Campus Experience, led by Brian Burns. You know, they make so many things happen on our campus for our students, and I'm sure our students don't even realize all that they do.
Renova, the coffee shop, the campus activities board,
Alt
the ops
nights.
team that sets up everything, the student callers, the info team who answer the phones. Anytime you call Cedarville, they are ready to answer. We have, the summer team, the finance team. There are so many so many groups who are driving these little golf carts of students who are super involved and really helping to serve this campus. Oh, and there he is. There's Brian bringing up the tail. Oh, yeah. Probably easier moving those things than the semi-truck they usually have.
Coming up for the 5th year in a row to kind of close our parade is the Stinger Inflatable. I wonder if he's ever going to make it to the Macy's parade.
I think this is he's sending in an audition video. This parade is really important for that moment.
Oh, love that though. Love Stinger. For alumni that are from my time, we did not have a name for our mascot. We just called it the Bee.
Really?
So yeah, it was just the Bee. So we love Stinger, and it's always fun to have him show up at things.
Well, it seems we're at the end.
Here we are again. So thanks for joining us today for the parade. It has been a wonderful time. The start of a wonderful day here in Cedarville.
Truly, yeah, there's lots of activities happening the rest of this afternoon. Right after this, we have the homecoming chapel. We'll get to see our different honorees. And yeah, there's so much happening. I got to get to a reunion.
Yeah, right. I got to go too. So thanks for joining us. Great to have you here.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy homecoming.